Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. How are you doing? I feel absolutely terrible. This head cold has just gone from bad to worse. Oh, what timing. We're back on the boat now. So, with a head cold, cleaning the house, and I mean proper spring cleaning, painting, filling, and then moving house, or moving to the boat with the cat. Kitty. Cat's actually quite pleased. She was getting a bit fed up in the house. She loves the boat. She likes looking at the fish, going for a walk around the deck, don't you? So I haven't checked emails, I haven't checked comments, I didn't make a video yesterday. Thank you all very, very much for the birthday wishes. That was absolutely lovely. And Lady Jane, thank you so much. I wasn't going to mention it because, as you all know, as you get older, I do know the odd person who takes it really seriously if people don't remember their birthday when they're older. Like they want a cake and balloons and stuff. I know one or two people like that. And I always think, what are you talking about? You're middle-aged. Anyway, the sun is shining and it's lovely, but there's more work, more work. You see, that a lot of you who are new have asked, what's going on? We live in the house in the winter because this is a tourist area, very, very much. That's a massive industry here, and that's how we all work. We work at the Dolphin Safari, which is pretty much closed over the winter because there are less tourists and the weather tends to be bad. So we go into hibernation and we move off the boat and into the house, and we just fester and relax and stuff for about 4 months. And then the whole cycle starts again. You have to clean the house, move back onto the boat so that we're closer to Gibraltar to do the Dolphin Safari, and we have guests in the house as well. So that's how it goes. And I have to do a lot of work on my boat this year. I didn't do too badly last year, and thank God some of the jobs I did have actually lasted. Because normally I'll come back after the winter, I think, oh no, I've got to do that job all over again. But the old girls held up quite well, and my garden furniture didn't blow in the sea this year. Had that anchored down quite well, sort of. So, the Samantha Markle lawsuit. Now this is the thing, as I've mentioned once or twice, we have a couple of these psychos in our lives. And what narcissistic psychopaths do is they lie. They lie all the time. They've been doing it to us for years, but I mean, we don't even listen to them anymore. So as of today, from today forth, any news item, which is not Meghan herself, they're news articles, I'm just simply not going to believe. I'm going to start from the starting point. This is a lie. Because I did read quite a few of your comments the day before, and I saw a lot of you said it's not quite as simple as it has been thrown out. But the thing is, a lot of us don't have time to sit down and read an entire legal transcript because we have lives, and this is what narcissistic psychopaths rely on. They rely on the fact people are busy, so that a headline, people will just believe a headline, or they will just believe an article which may or may not necessarily be accurate. And that's what's happened here, I believe, because I haven't even had time to watch Black Belt Barrister, but Graham was saying he had a thumbnail saying she hasn't won yet, it's not that simple, but I haven't watched him yet. So, I reserve judgment on that. I really hope that is the case, but well, we'll see. It is what it is, isn't it? But that's what they do, they just lie. And everybody who's busy with their lives, which, let's face it, apart from us in this community, we like analyse a lot of stuff. The majority of the population are not. The majority of the population, I mean, I have people who walk up to me in real life and they say things like, what do you think about Prince William having an affair? And I say he's not. I don't believe he is. But because they've just seen something in passing on social media that says that, they think, oh, that's true, because they're busy. They haven't got time to check it out. And what most people feel is that it would just be too defamatory for somebody to just put some shit out there that's completely untrue. So they tend to believe it because a lot of people, on the whole, are quite honest, and they put trust and they put faith in the fact that newspapers won't lie, internet blogs won't lie, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, and also, I see Markle apparently on her tax returns, and this could also be wrong because I haven't had time to check her tax returns. she spent $90,000 on another PR firm that worked, I think, with Michelle Obama. Well, firstly, Megan, why don't you just try being nice? Just genuinely being nice, and you won't have to spend any money on PR. Just stop being horrible to people. Stop being horrible to your dad. Stop being horrible to your sister. And stop paying people to go out on the internet, because I deeply suspect she is paying people. And my daughter went through some of the comments yesterday and said, I said to her, read through them. If there's a question, then ask me, and read some out to me while I was cleaning. And she said, Mum, some of these comments are just really bizarre. They're really rude. And they bear no relation to what your video was about. And I said, oh, they're sugars. That's a paid bot. That's a paid troll. And what it is, Megan or Christopher Boozy or somebody has paid these people, and they can't be asked to do their job properly. So they just paste the same comment everywhere. Well, whoever's paying these sugars, take note, you need to check up on your employees, because they're being quite lazy. And when they go on a video and they make an over comment that bears no resemblance whatsoever to the content of the video, you know, it's a waste of money. Well, if you ask me, it's a waste of money anyway. I would never pay for an army of bots to go out on the internet saying stuff about me to try and control a narrative. Never. To me, that is so sad. It's like sending yourself a Valentine's card or several Valentine's cards to pretend that you're popular. You're only fooling yourself. Oh well, that's just me. Never mind. So back on with the cleaning in the house today, and then more cleaning and DIY on the boat, and so it all begins. And Graham is going out on the sea, most likely for a trip with no dolphins, because this, although it's Easter, this is the time of year the dolphins go on holiday. This is what we call a no-do season. So if you ever come to Gibraltar and you want to see the dolphins, don't come in March and April. It's the worst time of year. The success rate drops from 100% certainty to 70%, which doesn't sound much, but for us, it's soul-crushing to go out on the sea. And there's always a particularly bad week, and this apparently is the week where we begin to think, are we ever going to see a dolphin again? And the poor people, they're so disappointed. I mean, obviously we have to explain to them that's this time of year. But it's like, people think it's like the Norfolk Broads and Easter, where the flowers bloom and the baby ducklings come out and nature's coming alive. Not here with the dolphins, no. They go somewhere for Easter, probably Morocco. I don't know. They don't die or anything. They come back because we recognise them from scars and scrapes and stuff like that. And we think, where the hell have you guys been for the last week? We're trying to run a business here. Never work with animals or children. Certainly not wild animals. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for listening. Again, thank you very, very much for the birthday wishes. And I don't know how the videos are going to go this week. It all depends on how busy things get and my head cold. Thank you very much for listening.